Welcome to Wednesday night, Viada's Tiny House Village. And as usual, every Wednesday, it's vegetable soup for women. I made a really fabulous soup today, I want to tell you about too. It's the weather here. It's 80 degrees one day, 60 degrees one night. And then next week, we're going down to 40. So in the village, we just adjust to everything. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It's going to be a great meditation to let go of all the nervous system trauma tonight. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Everybody. It's Wednesday night and it's November 5th already. This is my birthday month tonight. Today, ex-husband, my oldest son turns 45 in about a week, I think. Yeah, in about a week. I'm getting younger as he gets older. And my youngest one turns 40. I'm getting younger. That's all I can say. I am not going to fall into the mind trap that as your children get older, you get older and weaker. Nah, not me. So, welcome to the village where the seniors are getting younger and the younger ones are learning to walk in wisdom. That's what I say. So, tonight it's a full moon. So, we have got to, at least I'm planning a beautiful meditation for you because there are so many people I'm learning have trapped emotional baggage in their nervous system, in their spinal cord, even. So, this meditation is designed to help you loosen that trauma, loosen that baggage tonight, and free you to be the authentic, loving, compassionate person that you were meant to be. So, welcome. It's vegetable soup night, though. First, let me tell you a little bit about vegetable soup for women. The book is out, and you can purchase the book at vegetablesoupvillage.com. And let me just bring up a picture of the book. Let's see, where is it? So that you can have the view. Let's see, where is it? This book has just keeps blowing my mind, and the people who are telling me that they read it, it blows their mind too. Because today we were talking about it on TikTok, and I realized one of the authors is a veteran. Next week is Veterans Day, so I'll probably be doing this show on 11th instead of the 12th because that's a birthday dinner thing. Excuse me. And the 11th is Veterans Day, and I'm going to invite my veterans to come on. And I'm reading this new book called Tribe. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Tribe on Homecoming and Belonging. Someone highly recommended it, and I'm going to read it before next week so we can talk about this book, which is about veterans and more, the problem returning veterans are having. So, but this book right now is available for your nourishment purposes. And one of the chapters is about a veteran who was molested in the military and spent 10 or 15 years homeless, but and without food stamps, may I say. So her story is just so amazing that anybody who's struggling with food stamp takeaway, just read the book. And this story about the veteran and how she survived, the resilience, and how now she's a mayor of a small town in Washington State. So anything is possible when you set your mind. But get the book, Vegetable Soup, at vegetablesoupvillage.com. And it will change your life because 9 people decide, 9 people who didn't even know each other decided to come together and write stories that nourish your body, mind, and your money, finances. You're going to have improved finances. And this book is going to take you to another level of hope and prosperity in your body, mind, spirit, and your finances. So get the book, Vegetable Soup. It's only $8.99. And if you're interested in some of my other books that I've written, Sherman J. Howard, Football and Beyond, that's this book here. And From Fear to Faith and the Master Design, that's my latest republished book. The story is about German New Medicine and all the people who came into my life and talked to me about their diseases and I learned how they started. It's amazing. And then I tell you how I stay at 70, disease free, energized, and no medication in the book. So you can get all three of those books for $20. They normally would go for over $30. So you're getting a real deal if you buy all three of the books, and you can get them at my on my website, yourholisticlifecoach.com. And you send a cash app to Vieta Robinson, and I'll send you all three books immediately. That's the beauty of ebooks, PDFs. You get it right away. You don't have to wait. So do that. Think about that as we go through the evening. Increasing your knowledge today is the day. A full moon. What is a full moon? What's about the full moon? Well, we're not worshiping the moon as some people would think. If you're worried or fearful about doing a meditation on the full moon, it's okay. Just keep scrolling. And this meditation is really the music that I found, the vibration of it, the hertz level, all of it is designed to help you let go, heal your nervous system, reboot your nervous system. So I want to get into that right away because it's just so needed today, these days, with people in fear. Again, we're in this season where you don't want to be in fear because the cold weather is going to test your body strength and your immune system. And if fear is also operating in this body, then it weakens your ability to overcome colds, flus, whatever comes your way. So let's get into this meditation. We're only going to do it for about maybe 5 minutes. And I want you to think about, what challenges are you going through right now? I don't care what they are. It's all rooted in childhood events that have programmed you in your subconscious mind to be triggered and to react to things instead of responding with love, authenticity, compassion, kindness. Those are the things that keep you disease free. Those are the things: kindness, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness, mercy. Those things will help you prosper and be in riches and peace and health. So if you right now are challenged with any type of weakness or disease, this is the time for you to really tune in and take advantage of the melody, the music. And I'm going to be just speaking occasionally, not through the whole meditation. I want you to just tune into the vibration of the music. It's a nervous system. It's a nervous system reset. And even though this music goes on for 1 hour, but we're only going to do about maybe 5 minutes. Let's just see how it goes, and see if you can get into a comfortable place. Turn off the phone. Let your mind go into a place of peace and presence. Presence. Try and just think about your breath, breathing in and out it with the rhythm of the music. Breathing in and out with the rhythm of the music, and closing your eyes and repeating even these words to yourself. All the cells in my body are healed, healthy, and whole, and full of love and light. All the cells in my body are healed, healthy, whole, and full of love and light. Let's get started with eyes closed and just take in the beautiful sounds of this hand to pan music. Breathing in and out. Breathing in with the rhythm of and full of love. Good for you. Breathing into your nose, exhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Slowly brings you the light that you need. Let the moon shine brightly inside of you because you are light. Alignment with your desire to heal, with your affirmation that you are light, light, light. Bring joy, peace, love. Music. judgment of others, and love for others. We are now loving ourselves wholly, wholly loving ourselves, never ever to abandon that, right? Thank you, God. Thank you for being with me. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, sky. Thank you, stars, for your energy of love and everything. So let's take a deep breath in, really take the vibration of the music that has reset your nervous system that may have been out of alignment with the love and the joy and the peace of the Creator. We give thanks for this moment. Give thanks for all of you who are joining together to bring about peace within yourself first, and peace in your community and your family, responding to all the challenges with love, with joy, with wisdom and peace. Hallelujah. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's so nice to just be in a place of rest right now. I've been running all day, getting things done. And the reason I'm encouraging you to divorce the government may be obvious, but I had an experience yesterday where I realized that if veterans or anyone who is married to the government financially in any way, if that person transitions or leaves the planet, the government right away cuts off any funds that were coming into their bank account. So it's like if you don't understand how the government system, the matrix works, okay? People who work for this government, they are forced to take out Social Security payments every when you start working. The government or your corporation job is required to subtract money and put into the Social Security fund. Now, there's been a lot of talk about the Social Security fund running out soon and people won't get their money, blah, blah, blah. Okay, mismanagement number one by the government. And so later in life, when you think about your spouse, your parents, or anyone who might benefit from those funds when you leave, the government stops it immediately. And there might be benefits for those who are married to someone for a certain period of time. You have to be married to an individual for at least 10 years to benefit from the funds the government gives you. But the government decided, I don't know who decided this, but if a person passes in the middle of, say, October, and they're getting, say, VA disability, they cut it off immediately, even though payments are in arrears. That means when you get paid your Social Security in October, it's actually for September. They're paying you for a benefit you actually made and you got received in September. Same with veterans. If they have any benefits they're receiving, disability or otherwise, they're in arrears, meaning the benefit was for October, you get paid in November. But if you pass, transition, die, however you want to say it, it immediately stops. Forget the arrears. You're out. You're done. Why does the government do that when it seems logical that you would follow through on your contract with people, that you owe them a full payment for the work that they've done in this country? But it doesn't work like that. The government cuts you off immediately. Why? Because the funds are running out? We don't know why. But someone decided to make a rule that once you die, you're out, period. No refunds, no back pay, no arrears, nothing. You're gone. The money goes back to the government. So this is why it's time for us to divorce the government and become more collectively, jointly, village minded, where we are supporting one another in the village. And we are building a community of people, like minded people who will not cut you off in the end. It is way past time for us to leave the matrix of corruption in our government. Look at what's going on right now. People who have been so dependent on food stamps in the government can cut it off whenever they like. And so it's up to us, the people of the United States, to create a better system. It's not up to the government, it's up to us, people, we the people, to create a better system. And that's why I believe all this chaos with the government, with war, is meant to bring our attention to a better solution. And I have to say, this book, Vegetable Soup for Women, is a better solution. When you have 9 strangers come together and create stories to nourish your body, mind, and especially your mind is saying this government is so corrupt that it's how deep, with child trafficking, with stealing your money, with taking back what they promised in a contract, firing people for no good reason, because the system is so broken that I believe it's time for us, we the people, to create a new system. So I encourage you to, number one, read the book to get some ideas from all these people who wrote in this book. And with the help of AI, we brought a cohesiveness to all the stories, bringing this really smooth reading pattern that you can have in the book from one subject to another. You'll see the cohesiveness and the connection. And you will be able, I promise you, after you read this book, you're going to be thinking about what new system you can develop on your own, because that's the way the mind works. And this book was so put together with help of spirit, with the help of unseen forces, that magically it just came together. And then with dedicated people working on the book, of course, to put it all together. So really want and encourage you to pick up a copy or order a copy. You can order it at either vegetablesoupvillage.com, or you can go to my website and order all 3 of my books or just one of my books. Either way. The ebook, From Fear to Faith, is available on my website as a PDF or ebook, as well as Vegetable Soup for Women. And we're working on another book for winter, but the process is slow this time because we want to be careful about going forward, correcting any mistakes we made as far as contracts or things like that. But if you would like to contribute to the next trilogy or a book of vegetable soup, send me an email. Go to my web, viata@hotmail.com, and I will put your name in as a contributing author, and then we can communicate and start developing your story for other women, other men, that will nourish them. People are malnourished today. Seriously. I saw a video today of a rapper. I don't remember the name. She was so obese, so really sickly obese. She's suing the Uber driver or the Uber company because she could not fit in their car. She was that big, just huge woman. And she's suing the company. And my thought was, the first thing you should be doing is seeing a nutritional counselor or coach. My thought was, oh, you need to just see a weight loss coach. But I was having a discussion with a friend about what was the first thing. Can she sue is it legitimate or is it reasonable for her to be suing Uber for not being able to fit in their car? And so they rejected her. She got rejection. That was probably a childhood wound coming back up, because if you're that obese where you can't even fit into a car, those are some serious emotional energies rolling around in all that fat. And seriously, fat everywhere, just fat hanging everywhere. This woman had to be about 300 pounds, and she's a rapper. You probably know her. First time I had heard about her. But if you're having trouble with obesity, I know that it's not as simple as to put the fork down. If anyone gets to the point of obesity where they cannot get in an Uber car, that's a serious psychological, emotional challenge that that person needs help with. And I have all the sympathy for someone. I've never had a weight problem in my life. Never. Even when I was pregnant, I gained 50 pounds when I was pregnant. And so I lost that fairly quickly, but that was the most weight I had ever gained. So my body's made up very thin, and no problems with weight, gaining weight at all. Losing weight sometimes, but my weight is so stationary now. I don't have any thought about it. But if you are someone who is struggling with your weight, then I highly recommend you look for a weight loss coach first, because your health, you may not even live. If this woman were to sue Uber, she may not even live long enough to get the money that is as huge as she is. So that's my concern, is that you want to enjoy whatever money is coming into you. But please, 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 if you're obese that you can't even get in a car, find help, please. And I understand totally that it's an emotional, psychological conflict challenge for any man or woman with that, but their life is going to be shortened if they don't get help. So if any of you, again, advise your attorney, your coaches, I mean the people in your life, that who have an obesity problem, to get some help. Please get some help, because the fear that is coming on this country is going to weaken your system even more. Okay, here's a comment here. We got Four Walls joining us tonight. Thank you, Four Walls. And he says, no, I don't know what he's saying no about. And the Higher Learning Network says, with the right lawyer, she'll win. Once again, the system crumbling slowly but surely, right on time. Yes, yeah, the whole system, the medical system, the government, the educational system, it's way past time. And I want to say, higher learning with the right lawyer. Yeah, if you have the right lawyer, if you have the money, and evidently she has the money because she bought her own vehicle to accommodate her size. She bought her own vehicle so she doesn't have to take. So she has enough money, I guess, to afford to have her own vehicle. So she probably has enough money to afford a good lawyer, and she'll win. But what good is that if you don't live long enough to enjoy it? And at the size this woman is, I don't think she'll make it. It's just one. I've just seen too many men and women that size who don't reduce their weight. They're gone in a matter of years, or months rather. So yeah, right lawyer, she could win. But is it about winning, or is it about saving your life? When someone rejects you and brings that much attention to you and the system, I hope she wins, but I hope she, more than anything, I hope she learns a lesson from that and starts working on reducing the weight. So thank you, Higher Learning, for that comment. So again, we want women who are struggling in any way, whether it's their weight, their finances, mental problems, get the book. You'll find some solutions there that can maybe help you live a longer and happier life, because that woman has to be miserable. I might go back and just look up what kind of rapping is she doing, that she's not dealing with the problem at hand, the obesity. So I'm gonna check her out and maybe go into that on Friday. But Friday I have some other things that I need to talk about as well. So we want to do one more meditation for the full moon tonight. I have another music selection because this full moon is just so beautiful. I walked out yesterday; it was even full, but tonight is really the full moon, and we want to take advantage of it collectively to reset our nervous system, reset our mind tonight, and bring in a new awareness for this time, the season that we're in, that can be so productive, so healing, so strengthening if we take the time to not only pray, which is talking to the Creator. Prayer is about talking to the Creator. Meditation is about listening for the answer, the solution. I tell you, I had so much information come to me in the last couple of days that I was just my mind was blown, and it came from just meditating because my partner who transitioned last week before, left me a car, a very old car, 20-year-old Volvo C70 convertible. And I was seriously thinking about just giving it away. I thought, I don't want the maintenance, I don't want it, but this car is so beautiful on the outside. It's a baby blue convertible. On the outside looks beautiful. And the people who had it before him must have kept it in a garage because inside the paneling, the wood paneling, the everything is beautiful. So what came up? I can't get the trunk unlocked. That when they handed me the keys, his daughter handed me the keys, the trunk won't open. So everything we tried, we took it to a mechanic. They tried, they put a battery in the remote. That didn't do it. So he said, we're going to have to take the seats out of the car in the back and go through the trunk to get it on. I'm like, I don't know, how much is that going to cost? See, already I don't want to invest. So I really prayed about it and I meditated about, okay, how can I avoid this expense of having the seats removed? And for what? What? I don't really need the trunk. I'm the only one driving it. And lo and behold, I took the middle cushion out of the back seat, and there's this long leather piece coming out of a panel. And it's like half sewn, half not. And I'm like, what is this for? And I look it up. Something said, look it up and find out what it's for. So it's like a piece of leather that stretches out from the back in the middle, behind the middle seat. And I find out it's for skiing. People who go skiing, if they wanted to put their skis in the trunk, they could push them through into the back seat of the car. And that's what this leather extension is for. Okay, so something came to me and said, you just need to cut that out because you don't need you're not going skiing anytime soon. Cut that off. And there was the trunk open. I could see everything in the trunk then. So I got a little crowbar, started pulling things out through this hole, tools, lubricants, clothing, everything, anything that was in there, I got it out with a hook. And I get a flashlight and I'm like, oh, it's empty. The trunk's empty. No more worries about the trunk being. I'm not going to pay to unlock a trunk for $500-$600. I don't know what it's going to cost, but I thought I'm not going to pay the labor just to take those seats out. It's probably going to be an hour or more. And then I thought, what are they going to have to do? The wiring to get the trunk open again because it's not working, and they're going to have that's time, labor, money. I'm seeing money going into this old car, which I didn't want to have to spend, but it drives beautifully, just drives beautifully because my partner put a lot of money into it. He bought this car a year ago, June 24, and he must have been everything, something was, they wouldn't start. The window wouldn't go down. He had to find a replacement for that. And then something in the engine was off. Must just put another $1,000 into this car before he left. And it runs perfectly, starts beautifully. The car, I cleaned up the interior, is really nice. And the only problem I had was the trunk wouldn't open. Meditation brought the answer to the problem, is what I'm saying. When we pray, talk to the Creator, talk to your ancestors, talk to the angels. Listen, I got a problem here. I need some help. And there was another problem I had with the car the other day. The front, the driver's seat, I pushed the lever down. The driver's seat went up to get in the back, and it wouldn't come back. So the seat was on top of the steering wheel, and it wouldn't come back. And I said, okay, we need some help here. I need help with this car. And I just had to sit and wait and try it again, try it again. I tried it about 3 or 4 times. Finally, the seat went backwards, and it's going to stay back. I'll never touch that button again, because old cars, the electric stuff doesn't work as well. 20-year car. I am so grateful at this point that I have a community, I have a relationship with my ancestors, angels, anybody who can help me. I call on them, and then the meditation is listening, being quiet, being still. So I'm encouraging you to try that routine of prayer and meditate. Meditation, I think, is even more important because you can actually communicate to your ancestors, your angels, the creator spirit quietly. And your thoughts are being registered and communicated even when you're not speaking, is how what I'm experiencing. Whatever your thought is, it's a prayer. That's a prayer as well. And you can either speak that prayer, think that prayer, it's being heard. It's being heard. And then just meditating quietly, waiting for the answer. So this one more tune, we're going to do just one more meditation of just listening to the sound of the music and closing your eyes if you want. You don't have to, but it's nice to just close your eyes and listen. This is a full moon portal meditation that can bring you some new insight into whatever it is you need or want in your life. All of my needs are being satisfied. I had to struggle with what do I want lately. So when wants don't come, you get disappointed, and then just tap out the disappointment and say, all my cells are healthy, whole, and strong and full of light. So let's bring in the light of the full moon to seal this affirmation. And in your life, joy, moving forward with joy. New moon. This brand, the moon is full. It's going to be giving off its light from this day on. So take full advantage of it tonight. Bring in the light, and then shine your light as you go. So eyes closed, breathing in the new light of this beautiful full moon. that's been hanging around you. Let it go, and bring in the light of the full moon that is healing and reset your nervous system tonight with the light of the full moon. So thank you all for joining me this beautiful evening. And again, if you can purchase the vegetable soup for women at vegetablesoupvillage.com. Or if you're interested in getting all three books, Football and Beyond, From Fear to Faith, you can purchase them. And Fear Vegetable Soup for Women, you can get all of them for $20 at my website, yourholisticlifecoach.com, and just send Cash App of any amount for the book, Vegetable Soup for Women, $8.99. Any amount for the other books are $20. But if you want to make a donation, my Cash App is $Vieta Robinson. Okay, so we've got a wave sign from Soul Wisdom International. Thank you for joining us tonight. And who else is here? Higher Learning. Oh, the link for the music just played. That is, I have to let me see. That is Full Moon Portal, November 5th meditation music. I'll put it in the chat. Full Moon Portal, November 5th meditation music. And that's on YouTube. Full Moon Portal. Meditation for November 5th. Okay, on YouTube. Yeah, there's a lot of them there. I usually go through and listen to one that just feels good and feels right for the moment, for the time that we're here. This time is going by so fast. Oh, awesome. Thanks. You're welcome. Thank you all for joining me. Everyone have a great evening. All my yogi friends out there, namaste, sat nam, ashe, ashe, oh to all my brothers and sisters, and a big shalom, shalom, hotep to everyone who is ready and conscious to move on. Let's move on, all right? Mwah, shalom.